This has been the YHA at Lewis on the South Downs Trail. If you've been following along with this mini-series, you'll know exactly where I am. Out with Dan of Camp Life Bushcraft. We're not in a good state, we're really not. We've got just short of 20 miles to do, done 80. And yeah, this is day 6. Hi, I'm Warren Brand and welcome to another painful Linleys video. South Downs Way, there's a sign. Yeah. Yesterday's section was 21 miles. We had lighter packs, we got full packs again today, picked up all our gear. That was a good arrangement, saved all the heavy stuff for that very long section. We've got 20 to do, we're going to break that. Sort of about halfway, we've got different options. Dan and I will just communicate, work things out as we go, see how far, how fast, whatever. We are both in pain. He's developed a dodgy ankle. I've got blisters galore. I got some raw bits of skin just on the tops of my big toes, which is most odd for me. I put it all down to that wet day on Thursday. That was grim wet day, and we were hiking in soggy, squelchy boots. Really bad. However, sunny day today. What's the expression? Let's go on with it. What beautiful views. We can almost see the water, the English Channel. There's a little bay in there, some glass domed something or other, I don't know what that is, and the valley and the railway and the main road. And the way we came down yesterday, crossing the river and the railway there, YHA and up here, we're on it. Just about holding on, but we're on it. Popped a couple of paracetamol yesterday, but trying to be a bit frugal about it because I only had just, I think, one little sort of foil tray's worth. Talking to a chap this morning in our dorm room, so oh, feet a bit sore and blah blah blah. Can't get to a chemist. He said, oh, I've got a box. I don't need them. Bought them just on spec. So he's super kind and gave Dan and I just a whole box. So there's 2 silver foil trays worth, of paracetamol, and that'll help. Can't overdo it, of course, but it'll take some of the sting away. Maybe. It's not working yet. Nice rolling countryside, green grass for our path most of the way this morning so far. Much easier on the feet and just a steady up. Some people was a bit steeper there, but an easy up is better than anything like down, really. Just going slow. On the right there is New Haven. Looks a lovely place, never been there. There's a glass domed, some sort of building, and a sailing club, lots of people on the water there, sailing club. And all the way out off the south coast, English Channel. Nice. Yeah, look, don't know. Yeah, nice here, surrounding views all the way round. All the way round. Very pretty. Here we go then, Itford Hill with a little tricky point. 164 meters, Red Lion Pond. I don't see a pond, there was a little hollow there, but didn't see any lions either, Dan says. Yep. Yeah, on the top of this kind of cresty bit now. Two big radio or telephone comms towers, television, who knows what. Two of them, and one looks bigger than the other and's got more gear on it, so perhaps the more substantial one is newer, and perhaps they're you know, taking the other one away. I don't know. The littler one does have some comms dishes on it, so perhaps it is still in use. Lots of cows in the field. They're calm. Dan and I are taking a wide berth away from them. There's some young ones with their mums. They're hardly taking notice of us at all. They must be used to standy uppy animals walking past. Another tricky check-in. Here we go. Another one. Just over 85 miles done, so that's 4 today. So that's, if you do the 12 to where we're thinking of pitching, we've done a third, is that right? Yeah, third.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's all right. We've done, is it 2 hours? Just over 2 hours we've done today. 3 hours on 0-2. Okay. So 3 hours for a third. Well, whatever. We're on, what did I say? Furley Beacon. Furley Beacon, 217 meters, with an absolutely panoramic view of a really wide, low-lying land there. Amazing. Yep. Here's a train. Red one. Gone. No shade. There's been no shade for the last, good 2 miles, 2.5, 3 miles. Really bad, really. Full sunshine here, and there's no cloud cover. Just put some more sun cream on. Yep. Stop here. I think we're stopping here for about, how long are we doing? Here, quick. Couple of minutes. And then we're off again, not stopping. Don't stop for too long. That's better. Well, let's check in before we move off with another couple of facts. That was Beddingham Hill radio station. I didn't know the name of it. Just on the sort of open downland here. So yeah, Furley Beacon, trig point. We just checked in with 217 meters. It's a Marilyn. This peak, this summit is a Marilyn, and it's defined as because it's got a prominence of 150 meters. Almost 500 feet or more, regardless of any other sort of height merit. So that's a Marilyn. So actually this is our second Marilyn on this trip. Brilliant. Well, anyway, we'd better get on with it. Are we ready, Dan?
Yeah.
Not really. He says yes. Time to move on. Oh, stony path. Just coming off the slightly higher ground there. We've been watching the tractors picking up hay bales. All is good. We're slowly getting to where we need to be today. Just over yonder there, can't see it over the brow, is Charleston, the village of Charleston, and there's a farmhouse there, Charleston Farmhouse, and it's part of some sort of group, Bloomsbury group or something. But it's the family home of Vanessa Bell. Now apparently the owners of the property or the group organise a lot of music events during the year. Most notably, one of them is the Charleston Festival, where various artists, writers, musicians, sort of thinkers. I'm not quite sure what a thinker is. Sort of a person who comes up with schemes, I suppose, but based on old literature and lots of ideas about politics and old and new. So that's the sort of festival that is organised there by the Bloomsbury Group, I think. Yeah, can't see it though, it's a shame. We're pushing on over some open downland again, and there's remarkably a bit of cloud swirling up there. We might actually have a bit of shade for a while. Well, just north of here in the lowlands is the village of Berwick. Berwick was listed in the Domesday Book of 1086, and it appears at that time to be called Berwys or something like that. And the name Berwys relates to corn farm. So presumably back in the day then there was a corn farm and the hamlet grew up around it. A bit of change of scenery. We're on a white chalky path in a gully. Makes a change and a little bit of shade, but it's downhill on a knobbly. Oh, are you feeling that?
Hey, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, no, I'm right as rain.
Yeah, he's right as rain, he says. As Dan's just pointed out, that shade didn't last long. We've got to lose some height to get down to Alfriston. Next stop. And then after Alfriston is Lidlington. And there's a tea room there. I am reliably informed is a good place to stop. Any bloody place to stop is good for me. Well, we just came down that little gully kind of path, hard on the feet again, and sort of joined into this still slopey road, but with some nice houses. So it makes a change from being on the top of downs. Now we've got nice village houses to wander through. Some nice houses. Haven't seen any garden railways though. Oh, good. We go, yeah, it's down there. Yep. Well, that was a really nice little town, Alfriston. Such a lovely village stores shop with the lady there counting the money out, you know, adding things up on a calculator. Couldn't video too much, didn't seem right. But bought a couple of little snacks, and now we've left the village, going over this little stream. There's a footpath that's closed there, unfortunately, so we're going to go back over the river bridge and take the first left and follow the river on the other side. Hopefully that works. There is a path.
What is it?
Kissing Gate walk to Lidlington. So yep, that's where we want to go. So presumably we can just follow the river on this side. Very peaceful here, apart from the clatter clatter of the digger. It's a bit more hazy now, which to be honest is a good thing. We haven't got the great views from being on top of anywhere, and the haze is just taking the heat out of the afternoon sun. Not bad at all. Oh, lovely cottage. Well, we're just leaving Alfriston just then, following along the side of this river. Alfriston, the little village there, not so little really. It's got 4 pubs to its credit, plus a lovely village stores, as you've seen us go into. The Vanguard Way joins us just back there at the bridge and follows along the same route as we do for a mile or two. And that's another long distance path. The South Downs Way trail splits at Alfriston as well. There's the route that we're following is the sort of pedestrian walkers, trekkers route, not really suitable for cyclists and not really for horse riding either, I don't think. The horse riding and cyclist route heads more easterly to start with, and then south, more directly to Eastbourne. From here, for us, the trekker, following the trekking route, we're going to head south and then pick up the Seven Sisters along the cliff edge, of course. We're following the route of the Cuckmere River, and the name of the Cuckmere comes back from an old English word, means fast flowing, apparently. There's not much to be seen about the Cuckmere River just at the moment. We'll see more of it later, but the reason for it being considered a fast flowing stream or river is that it drops, what is it? It drops 100 meters in the 4 miles from Heathfield, according to the research that I found. So that's quite a drop actually. We can't see much of it. Not at the moment. We'll see more as it widens out near Lidlington and Exeat. Just thinking about the name that I was just describing just now, the Cuckmere, based on the old English word fast flowing. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. No, there's hardly any movement in the water here, so who knows. It's funny. Yeah, it's a bit wider here. The water's flowing the wrong way, so the tide must be coming in. It's a bit misty on the horizon. Oh yeah, South Downs Way is closed there, yes. Yeah, red signs saying the footpath on that side of the river's closed. Hello.
I suppose not.
Okay. I thought there was only 3 for some reason.
No, you're wrong, mate.
Oh, hard to get going again after a pint. Cheeky turbo pub. Well, wasn't there turbo really? And I had 2. Longman Best Bitter, nice and dark. Nice drop. We're out again on some high ground. Just come up from the little village of Lidlington. What a lovely pub. Absolutely a pub to go to. We're now on the final kind of countdown for hopefully finding a reasonable pitch spot tonight in some open access land. Shh. This point around about here is point 90. So we really are on the final countdown. The final... I can't sing, can I? No. No, I can't. So from here on, it's single digit countdowns to the final destination of Eastbourne. That is good. Wow, just about make it out. On the far side there is a white horse carved into the downland on the far side there. Probably can't quite make it out. But I've got some interesting facts about it. But sadly I've had to write them down, haven't I? So here we go. The figure was originally carved by 4 men in 1836. It was carved again in 1924 by one of the original creator's grandsons. The technical term for that sort of carving is actually a geolith. How about that? Okay. Not impressed. Up we go. Who's going first?
Oh, ladies first.
Oh, ladies
Age
first.
before beauty.
Oh, age. What age before beauty? Well, it's me then. That was quite a climb. Oh, some nice beach woodlands here. Thing is, we've climbed up into this lovely woodland. Little way to go through it. And then we've got to go back down again to Exeat and along just the river again a short bit. And then the climb up to the first sister of the 7 sisters. So we've got a way to go yet. You can't see through the dense woodland, but just nearby, just over yonder a little way, is Charleston Manor, a lovely old manor house owned a while ago in the 1930s by, what does it say, Sir Oswald Bailey, who famous painter. We are still on the South Downs Trail. And this again is a lovely beach kind of woodland grove. We are a mile or so away from the little village of Exeat, or I think it's Exeat. We just passed through there lower, so we've got to drop down a bit and then along, and then begins the climb up to the first of the sisters. And then somewhere along there we'll find ourselves hopefully a camping pitch spot. Couple of hours maybe. I mean, we're going slow, we really are going slow, but we can't obviously pitch up early, obviously. So just around sundown, we will be cooking ourselves some dehydrated food. I've still got 2, didn't need 2 dehydrated meals with me. Got one more night, so I'll pick one of the 2 that I've got, and hot chocolate perhaps, no beers and no custard, but there we are. Enjoy that, and I would think we will be asleep by 9:30 or 10 o'clock, nice and early. We will be up early in the morning, don't know, 6:30, something like that. Quick breakfast, coffee, porridge, and be off by 7:30. And then we got the final, what will be about 8 miles to conclude the South Downs Way. We are dropping down into the village of Exeat. So we're making good progress. We've just got a mile and a bit, maybe we've got some up to do, a couple of miles tops really, to our final destination. Well, now we've got up, look at these steps. Dan's marching off. Not in a rush though. Oh, this is a climb. Oh, that was quite hard work climbing up those steps. Done now though, on some high ground. That was West Dean actually. We've got to drop down yet to Exeat, which is just up ahead. Just coming down into Exeat or Exeat. I don't know how you pronounce it actually. I've probably been getting it wrong all that time. With whooshy squiggly bits of water. Squiggly bits of water. It's very pretty. Thing is, we've got to drop down here. Just a short bit more, all that way up with the steps and all the way back down this grassy path, along a bit and then up, and hopefully the last up for today. There we are, one of the metal signs, first one I've seen actually. And now begins the up, hopefully for the pretty well the final time today. That lovely meandering river, the Cuckmere River. Beautiful, I've never been here before. I think Dan and a couple of his YouTubing mates have been down this way and through. He's been describing some of the route. Never been here before. Really need to come here for like a, you know, like a holiday or something, and tour around with less pressure of walking and trekking. It is beautiful. Busy. Been quite a lot of buses going past, picking people up, dropping people off. The number 12 route, or a 12X, which I think is a super quick one. Paddleboarders are out. There was a kayak a few minutes ago. Lovely. Can't quite see the open sea there, just beyond the last meander. But even just in this little space, I can see two complete meanders. We're dropping down again, back down to the Cuckmere River. The South Downs Way Trail heads up and over. We got the views, can't argue, very pretty. And along that paved concrete route, oh, it would have been banging on the feet. And there's a whole load of touristy people. Of course, we're not tourists, but anyway. Walking along, and we've had the place to ourselves, so that's okay. That's okay. Up and over's fine. So dipping down here, and then left and up the hill, just there, somewhere up there, a mile or so. Not too bad, and this is pretty, and we can see the sea. But just over there is the South Coast English Channel, and the path right out to the beach. Maybe I'll visit there one day. Looks nice. We've got well less than a mile to go. Kilometre I don't know, guessing now. That is really pretty. In the golden light that's kind of just gripping this area. Really pretty. Full on chalky downs. Beginning of the Seven Sisters. Yeah. Beautiful. What a lovely view. That's a lovely watery inlet there, isn't it? Nice beach, I think. And there's the Seven Sisters, or some of the sisters anyway, all lit up in glorious golden light. Yahoo! Yeah. Oh, come on. Look at that. It's very nice. It's very nice. Well, we're just trying to make the best of what the options are, really. We could just go on a little bit further, more of the sisters. Didn't fancy, although it was a nice grassy area, didn't really fancy pitching up on that open area there. Quite a few people still around. Trig Point is here. What's the grass like? Tricky Trigs. Grass isn't great, is it? No.
That ain't too bad there. That's a track though, isn't it?
It is. I think I'll leave you for a bit and then check in with you when we've made a final decision of what we're doing. This evening's meal is going to be a real turmat, tikka masala, and thanks to Cole of Outdoor Gear Essentials, who's very kindly sponsored this particular meal for me. Colin, thank you. If you haven't seen Colin's website and all the good gear that he sells for us outdoorsy folk, including meals and walking gear, everything you could possibly want. Outdoor Gear Essentials. Thanks, Colin, for the lovely meal. Oh yes, I like that hiss sound. It's good. It's very good. I've not had one of these before. Good flavour, good sort of texture, bit of a spice. I like that. And there's enough sort of gravy sauce for my my liking. Well, we are in our tents. It must be about 10ish actually now. We had our dehydrated meals earlier on, just a bit further nearest the cliffs, and we've pushed up a little bit nearer the trig point again, not right by it. Hunkered down in some of the grass area. It's quite a good pitch location, really. Sort of secluded, out the way, not disturbing anybody, and hopefully nobody will disturb us. But it's time to say night-night, really. I'll leave it here for this video. Hope you've enjoyed watching and following along today. I had some laughs at some of my silly comments about some of the facts along the way. Tired. This is the end of day 6. Day 7 tomorrow. Short day, hopefully, all the way to Eastbourne and then off home. From the top of the first, whatever it is, of the sisters. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Night, Dan.